Hey friends, what is the deal with strumming? I bet you know some strum patterns that I don't know, but I might know a couple that you don't know. Whatever. With my students, I kind of watch how they strum, and you can tell they may not have thought about it quite as much as, maybe that's an area they could think about a little more. So sometimes when people strum, they kind of just stumble through the chord like. I'm like, you're only hitting like 3 or 4 strings. Generally on an acoustic guitar, I kind of want the full chord. And sometimes students will kind of give it a kind of punch it and like, yeah, that's cool, but I want a little bit of kind of a staggered quality. Because I want to make sure every string is ringing out, and just spanking it hard sometimes is a little too stabby sounding. So I want it a little more smooth and kind of creamy and buttery sounding. So as far as, and you can just hear, they just sort of chip at it. It's kind of like a golf swing where it's got to be a certain graceful way, or swinging a baseball bat. It's just got to follow through. You can't just swing, half the way through. You got to kind of fully give it a little bigger arc. There's possibilities. I'm just kind of generally thinking here. So then there's the act of actually strumming a pattern. Something like, I want to say it's a D chord. A typical simple pattern might be. That's just the down up thing, but you can kind of get sort of a scrubby, kind of tattered quality if you're not doing it carefully. I don't mean to make you overly self-conscious, but I want you to really listen to what the song needs. Say like, got a book over here. I'm gonna grab it. All right. Say like you're going to do a Beatles song. I'm just going to pick the first song in this book, which is A Day in the Life. A Day in the Life. And notice how, if you strum it carefully, it can sound kind of like the record. Check it out. That kind of sounds like the record, in a reasonable way. So, you just got to make it smooth and musical. And that's kind of hard to define what that means. It's a little vague. I'm going to look for another song. I'm going to look for If I Fell. I could look at the... oh, come on. I could look at the table of contents, but isn't that cheating? Alright, it's coming. If. There's a lot of I songs in the Beatles. There it is, I knew I could find it. Alright, If I Fell. Check this out. If I that's reasonably gets the point of the song across. So I think of course it matters what song you're doing, but with just, you could practice general strumming, say like you're doing like a Folsom Prison Blues, and that would be something like. That was close. That's like a bass, down, up, alternate bass, down, up. But it's got to be smooth and consistent. It was close, I mean, it's in that style of the bass strum, alternate strum, bass down up, or let's see, what's another kind of? Here's a Surf Zombies song where we go. That's pretty. It's kind of got to fit into the clock, the tick-tock of the metronome. So a good thing to do is just get your metronome out. Let's see if we can get this thing going. I'm going to try something like 83 beats a minute. Take it over here. So like. Just for a random example of chords, G, D, C, down, up, down, up, down, up. You could hear how it's fitting into the metronome. So hanging out with your metronome really pays off. The clicking is annoying to some people. There's an Elvis song that we do that goes like this. So it's almost like playing a drum there. You kind of have to think like drums. I wonder if I can do that. You kind of have to think like a drummer sometimes, and usually it's got to match, a beat per minute. That was 83 beats per minute. When I had the metronome, you can hang out with drum machines or get beats off YouTube or hang out with drummers or take drum lessons or just listen to records. And it's kind of an elusive kind of a specter, of strumming in time and making it sound like the song versus just kind of like scraping and scrubbing on the strings and kind of getting something, but it's just got to capture the essence of a song when you strum it. And it is a little, it's just hard to define exactly what that is, but it should be in time and it should have a pleasing sonic quality. When I was using a pretty soft pick here, very flexible pick, just for the acoustic, it's kind of relaxing. When I play in Surf Zombies, I need a really thick pick and I'm really digging in hard, but when you do acoustic, you can strum, get that full strum, and keep it kind of light. You don't have to really punch your guitar so hard, and it will give you kind of a lighter, airy, breezy sonic quality versus kind of like a extra buzzy, harsh sound. So it's, again,